Welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. I'm Grillmastah, and today we have Portrait of Another World and Teresa. Portrait of Another World appears to be a blank canvas sitting in the containment unit, waiting to have some sort of image put on it. When you send an employee in to the containment unit, the first employee in will have their picture put on here. They will have a skull above their head, and another employee will get one on their head as well. This employee here will receive all of the damage and everything that the employee who went in there and has a picture on the portrait takes. So when Elena here enters the mountain of smiling bodies, all the damage that Elena would take is actually received up here. Luckily, the employee here has a very high fortitude and can handle getting hit constantly by all the mind and body damage. This can actually work in your favor multiple times if you get lucky and it actually is placed on an employee like that. So you can have them out there and you can actually sit there and heal them while they're inside, so you can give them the bullets to make sure that their health stays above, and at the same time they get the bonus while they're out here from the actual departments. And it makes it so employees like this, who have only a level 1 justice, can come in here and do justice on Mountain of Smiling Bodies. If you send another employee in to the containment unit, the first employee who was in there will melt and die. The second employee will proceed to have their picture put on there, and another employee will be chosen at random to get the other skull that will take all the damage. Portrait of Another World. As time passes, we change. We may become disabled, lose our minds, be consumed by overwhelming violence, or to disappear, to never be seen again. The first employee to see the abnormality will have their image etched on the canvas. The portrait captures a moment. It is what we must lose. The employee who sees their own healthy self will unconsciously start to crave. If life can always be like this, if only I can always have a bright smile just like in the portrait. All damage done to the employee etched in the portrait will be taken by another employee in the facility. However, the effect does not apply to damage that exceeds the maximum HP of the employee engraved on the canvas. They will receive increased damage. The employee will start feeling strange. The employee will not get hurt by any damage or attacks. However, other employees will take all the inflicted pain instead. Once the damaged employee dies, another employee will take their spot. When no more employees remain, the employee etched in the portrait will die. It was not the self, but the portrait that started becoming increasingly hideous and ugly. The employee eventually stopped looking at the portrait and decided to enjoy all the unexpected luck. If the image of a new employee becomes etched on the canvas, the previous employee will be killed. But miracles don't last forever. When all the employees that bore the employee's pain and damage perished, it was the employee's turn to die. Once dead, the portrait turned blank. If the employee whose image is etched in the portrait is killed by means other than normal damage, then the portrait will return to its original state. Teresa. Teresa is a music box sitting on a table, with a ballerina sitting on top. When you send an employee in, they will walk in, and they will stand there and listen to the music. They will recover their SP over time. But if they're in here for 20 seconds to 30 seconds or more, it does not matter what level they are. They will lose their minds every time. They will just run out and start doing whatever they are programmed to do. Teresa, a music box with a dancing ballerina. Subjects who listen to Teresa's music will recover SP. When the spring is wound, a sad melody begins to play. No one knows when or who made it, but it doesn't seem new judging from the slight skips of the music. When listening to the music box for 20 to 30 seconds, the subject's SP will fall rapidly, causing them to panic. There's a sentence carved crudely on it. Remember this melody. The professor played this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. Listening to the music box makes anyone feel like everything's going to be okay and their fatigue is lifted. but excessive listening makes the subject lose their grip on reality, driving them mad. And that has been Portrait of Another World and Teresa. Until next time.